The Bureau just received a stabbing case, and I immediately grabbed Terry to partner up on the call. But he looked troubled as he told me he had to go to the hospital for a vasectomy that afternoon. Time was as tight as a bowstring, so we didn't dare delay and rushed straight to the scene. The victim, pale as a ghost, told us he suspected his business partner was behind it. The two had recently clashed fiercely over profit distribution. Just as we were starting to piece together the case, Terry glanced at his watch and began tapping his foot impatiently. His surgery appointment was fast approaching. When I arrived at the hospital, I urgently asked the doctor about the procedure. The doctor helplessly waved his hand, explaining the hospital was running low on anesthetic. Terry was too big for the available dose, so the surgery had to be rescheduled. Terry had only received half a dose of anesthesia, and its effects hadn't fully worn off. He was like someone who'd been injected with truth serum, wanting to spill his guts to anyone he could find. It took me a tremendous effort to get him home. The jerk then clung to me like glue, keeping me awake all night. The next morning, I complained about it to him, but he looked completely bewildered, with no memory of the incident whatsoever. Without pausing to catch our breath, we tracked down the suspect for questioning. Partner remained tight-lipped throughout our interrogation, appearing genuinely above suspicion. We temporarily cleared him. We then returned to the crime scene vicinity, going door to door with photos seeking leads. After a full day of hustle, we still hadn't uncovered a single useful clue. Just as I was dejectedly chatting with colleagues back at the station, someone casually mentioned a time discrepancy in the suspect's statement. My eyes lit up instantly. This was the crucial flaw. I rushed to the hospital to share the news with Terry, only to find him just after receiving anesthesia, about to enter the operating room. I leaned close to his ear and shouted the news, but his eyes were unfocused and he kept giving nonsensical answers. Just as the doctors were about to wheel him into surgery, Terry suddenly screamed, "Don't operate!" I rushed forward and pulled Terry out. There was nothing else to do but escort him home once more. That night, he started talking nonsense again, keeping me up all night. Early the next morning at the police station, Terry came to his senses and sincerely thanked me for saving him.